Welcome back to part 2 of our Shaman deck that's going surprisingly well. You'll be able to find... Why is my phone vibrating? Good goddamn. Emails. You'll be able to find a link to part 1 down in the description below if you haven't seen it so far. I like it. I like it so far. We have a pretty strong curve. Our early game is not that good, but supplementing it with weapons and spells, and especially with the Feral Spirits, enables us to basically... well, shit all over the corpse of an opponent. Not to be too crude, but that's basically what's happening. 4-1. I mean, I didn't make a prediction for this deck. I don't really think that I can make super accurate predictions for this deck. I'm just gonna say 7, because I'd like to hit 7. Usually you end up with parity of gold at 7. Like, you get 150 gold back, and you get a pack. Look at that. Crazy value. Acidic Swamp Ooze is the same as Ship's Cannon against removal of a mage. It dies to Frostbolt, it dies to Flame Cannon. That's about it. So if it's gonna draw Premier removal, I would rather have the stronger minion out, because it means that I can definitely, if it doesn't draw Premier removal, kill a 2-3 or a 3-3 with it. Whereas a 2-3 trying to do either of those things is laughable. God, what happened to my fucking voice? Jesus, is laughable. It's gotta be a Marnie Berserker, right? I've definitely versed this person before. Ooh. Gannicus. There we go. Coin anything? You lousy cur. The only way that my opponent is going to have a weapon is if they play Blingtron 5000. 5000, 4000, 3000? Blingtron something. I can't see that happening. So Acidic Swamp Ooze is fine to go out whenever I want. Oh no, is it another one of those opponents that aren't here? No, it's fine. Okay. I lied. I'm gonna play the Imani Berserker. The reason I'm playing the Imani Berserker is because it means my opponent is more likely to play a 2-3 as a response, then I Power Mace, kill it, and then I attack the face. I'm still gonna do that though. This develops a better board state. Even if I don't get, well, the best for me would be Shredder, Piloted Shredder. Even if I don't draw that, then this is still pretty good. Oh, hey. I want to draw a 4. Or to keep on curve, I might use... okay. To keep on curve, I'm going to do those two. I mean, because it means next turn I can play a 3-drop and then another totem, so that's 2 free totems. Basically free. So my opponent needs to have Flame Strike and then play it on turn 7 to clear a large board to basically seize board value back at this point. I mean, with the weapon in my hand, even without the weapon in my hand, I'd be in a pretty good position, but with the weapon in my hand, things are brutal. Ooh, I want to play that. Alright. Now I attack with that. Did my opponent use the coin? No. Fuck. They might coin Blizzard, in which case I'm going to be pretty sad. But that's because this is going to be healed back up by the healing totem. It goes to a 5-2, so it's safe from Fire Blast, and also it still has the Enrage trigger. Okay, so if my opponent has Blizzard, well, we're in pretty bad shape. But if my opponent doesn't have Blizzard, we've got a really good thing going on. They do still have the coin. How many cards in hand is that? 9? That's 9. They still do have the coin? So coin Flame Strike next turn is a problem. Don't get me wrong. Maybe I Shattered Sun Cleric my own dude to avoid that? Okay, so that's not coins, so you don't have Blizzard. Right? Come on, Gannicus, don't keep us waiting. And how much damage can I push next turn? So, I push a total of 11 damage coin Blizzard. Fuck. Don't be Blizzard. Don't do it. Wait, didn't you pull that out of your hand before? Yeah, it can't be Blizzard if you pulled it out of your hand. That's actually worse than Blizzard.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Okay, the coin was used, so Flame Strike is not a problem this turn. All of these pose a threat to the Gilban Stalker. Shit! I never play around Arcane Explosion. Never. Never in my fucking life do I play around that card, and now I'm being punished for it. And Cone of Cold. I'm being punished for not playing around Cone of Cold. Ping here, attack that. Why? Are you... You have to have Flame Strike. You don't do that without Flame Strike. So therefore I'm gonna do that. Because if my opponent Flame Strikes, I still have a 6 attack minion on the field. There's no way I can save the rest of my board, so I might as well just develop a new one that's gonna survive this. While I can. They had the Blizzard as well. What the fuck is going on here? Please be Healing Totem. At this point, I just have to accept if they have Flame Strike, we lose. Arcane Explosion, Blizzard, Flame Strike? Is that gonna happen to me? Yep. No? Are you the Lord of all explosions? Oh, thank you, fucking Cult Master. Oh my god, I love you. This has to... I have to trade it off. Wait, I'll summon this first just in case. It is the Healing Totem. Damn it, I shouldn't have played the Cult Master now. Because now I'm not trading anything off. The Cult Master shouldn't have been played. I should have thought out my turn, known that I was going to flip the totem first, and dependent on that, I was going to decide whether or not I was going to attack. So now, I mean, let's think about it. If they clear the board, then first off, fucking well played. That is a Blizzard, that's a Cone of Cold, that's 3 Arcane Explosions. You can't Flame Strike now, so Flame Strike is out of the picture. But Blizzard still clears my board. And that's lethal for me. Well played.
Well played.
Well
Oh my god. That was tense.
You win.
So much fucking board clear. With that kind of board clear, you should also be drafting, spell damage. So Kobold Geomancer, Bloodmage Thalnos, Ogre Magi, even Dalaran Mage, all of those types of things are way higher importance when you have that much board clear, specifically low-powered board clear. Because the difference between 5 and 6 is not big. The difference between 4 and 5 is not that big. Flame Strike being 5 damage rather than 4 damage is never, well, it's almost never super important. But the difference between 1 and 2 is huge.
for Doomhammer. The elements will destroy you.
Oh, I should have kept the Power Mace as well. Yeah, I should have kept the Power Mace. I'm glad to have the Acidic Swamp Ooze, but I definitely should have kept that Power Mace. Removal. I might lose the game because of that. I can't be too greedy this game. Right, greedy would be... First off, I have to pass this turn anyway.
It's time for a little blood.
Greedy would be coin Unbound Elemental, hoping for the Spirit Wolves next turn. So, attack, ping, and then I fucking straight up lose off the back of that. Nope. Nope, I'm gonna play it normally. I would immediately win if I got the Feral Spirits out after the Unbound Elemental. But I would also immediately lose if it didn't work out. That's Feral Spirits right now. Which is basically, at this point, 2 Little Exorcists. Next turn I can coin a Little Exorcist, or a Earthen Ring Farseer, or even an Unbound Elemental. Maybe even a Hex, I don't know how I'm feeling. Maybe a Hex, yeah, actually. So there's a Death Rattle minion, so getting that out as soon as possible was a good idea. Only problem is it still trades 2 into that. Oh. 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 That was bad. Now I can't even hex it. This is bad. So Fire Elemental killing it is my best hope now. But then all of those kill Fire Elemental. That's actually pretty good. Well, oh!
That was a mistake.
I was supposed to play the Unbound Elemental first.
Guide me. Eyes.
I'm fucking horrible. Oh my god. Someone take my goddamn BattleNet account away? What the fuck was that?
Elements guide me.
I'm gonna be so tilted for the rest of my life about that. Yes, the whole rest of my life. So I'm not particularly disturbed about the fact that the Stone Splinter Trog just got 1 more damage, because the 1 more damage is not relevant for removal, but I can remove it with the Fire Elemental next turn, and it's a very likely target. Something needs tinkering? If I really want to, I can attack with this next turn, time rewind it back, play it again to kill the Tinkertown Technician. That might actually be fucking strong enough. I mean, it doesn't develop my board state, but it does get me a lot of cards. There's no way my opponent isn't killing it this time. Yeah, there we go. Crackle is the only card I have left that can really do that in.
Elements guide me.
That was such a bad play, by the way. I would have had a 3-5 instead of a 3-3. Think about how big that is. That's literally 1 more. You fucker. Alright, I guess I will Earthshock this then. Denies the card. I just really wanted to get that kill. There's the Crackle I wanted as well. Really hoping for the Taunt Totem there. So, are we going to see Windspeaker nonsense happening here? Windspeaker nonsense? Good thing is, my opponent, at least with the current health point of the Fire Elemental, cannot kill the Unbound Elemental and then expect to be healed because it'll be dead. I guess that was only a 50-50 for getting the right totem for that. I'm not too saddened. Crackle will kill it no matter what, happily. Because we learned earlier that if Crackle has any chance to fuck me over, it will. It's done it twice so far in this arena. Just ruthlessly bent me over, and how dare it. I mean, I don't think I've seen my opponent play this. Oh, they did. It's the Finicky Cloak field. They paid the spare part from their
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
from their thing. And now we lose. We're behind on board state. There's actually no way that we can get back into this. I don't have any board clear. As I said, one of the big weaknesses of the deck.
The gates are open.
So the way I see it, that runs in and then that runs in. That's 1-4. Probably. Oh. Or we could just have the direct 5. Excellent. There's actually no card in our deck that can win us this now. Yeah. No totem, by the way, would have saved us either. We were just facing down the barrel of lethal. Gotta smile and accept this. Smile and accept the blast in the face. I knew what I was saying halfway through, and then I was like, I'm not gonna say it. But then I realized it would seem even weirder than saying that sentence if I just trailed off suddenly. So I've suddenly run out of water and coffee, so I'm basically just somewhere between dehydrated and hydrated. It's an unfortunate area to be in. Yes, kid.
For Doomhammer.
The amount of things I want to use Earthshock against immediately are slim, so I'll mulligan my whole hand. Hoping for Feral Spirits. I guess this is... No, this isn't good enough. I do need a 2-drop. I mean, I was thinking, I guess this is good enough against a slow start, but I kind of need to capitalize on an early start, so... With all of the 2s and 3s I have. I mean, Unbound Elemental will be great against that. It kills that and then baits a hero power. But... Oh, God. It's just not fun. Ouch. I just want my opponent to fucking pass by, don't attack it, which is stupid. No opponent should ever do that. It's going to be shapeshift, attack, attack. So I didn't even get Crackle as removal. I have to use a Dark Iron Dwarf just to play on the board as a natural card. Oh, these are truly the end of days, ladies and gentlemen. Use the hero power again, slow down your progression, and then don't have a 2-drop. I guess that's how I get back in this game. All I need is my opponent to have absolutely nothing, and then I might win. Oh. So, here's what I'm thinking. Totemic Call could give me a just a 50% chance to kill that. I've got a 25% chance with Crackle now. Well, I'm gonna totem no matter what, because I don't play a 3 in anything else. Okay. So I can Shattered Sun Cleric and then attack it.
We must cleanse
No,
the Sunwell.
correct play is to Shattered Sun Cleric and attack the Fairy Dragon, because this means that I lose against against Starfall, whereas the other play, a hero power against the 5-1. Starfall is a rare, by the way, so usually you don't strongly play around rares. It's like commons and other stuff. So, you know, just keep that in mind when you laugh when I say the only thing I lose against is Starfall and then immediately get Starfell. Damn it. It's okay. It's okay. We've already gone 5 wins. 5 wins is enough. I'm happy with 5 wins. 5 wins means I am at least somewhat competent as a human being. If not a player, I mean.
The light compels.
Okay, so this is gonna likely draw me a card, and then the Cult Master is likely gonna be able to kill whatever comes out of this. So basically, 2 things are trading for the piloted Shredder, but I am drawing a card as well. It's not valuable, but it means that likely I can at the very least get out my Frostwolf with 2 charges on it. Don't you fucking dare. Oh, don't kill the Cult Master from behind the taunt. It's gonna be Wrath.
Your magic shall not save me.
That's it. I'm dead. That actually killed me.
My eyes are open.
Oh wait, I've lost 2 games. Hang on. Whoops. I must have been too focused on the defeat. On the crushing loss. Oh, that's a hex. I must have been too focused on the loss to actually pay attention to the board. That's lovely. So I do that. Then I hex this, unfortunately, because it means that I have to trade something into it. No matter what I run into, that is going to die anyway. So I get the strongest board if I do that, but this gives me a good board. I'm actually fine with the good board over a strong board. The Power Mace is actually surprisingly good right now, because the Harvest Golem... The Harvest Golem is likely to still be alive when I use the Power Mace. Which would mean that the Death Rattle effect from the Power Mace would be used. Just in case you want to know the end of that sentence. I need to develop a totem every single turn to win now. Like, just overwhelm my opponent with totems. His hero power is now less valuable than my hero power. I still haven't used my piloted Shredder, I haven't used my piloted Sky Golem. So those are cards that I'm looking for. I keep looking over there, I mean to be looking up here. Those are cards that I'm looking for.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Heal, please. Swipe wins the game for my opponent right now. I'm just gonna listen. I'm gonna listen and see if I hear the swipe. Starfall does it as well, by the way. Not hearing it yet.
What to do?
You can see it being hovered over me. So that is a, just by the sound of the card, that is a Haunted Creeper. Am I right? Oh, it is. I knew it. Hero power. Evidently. That was my fire elemental dying. So my opponent just took 6 damage to the face. That's dancing swords? Really? Why would you... Okay, so how much damage do I have this turn? That's 5 plus 9... not lethal.
What to do?
There's no reason not to attack the face since I got a Taunt Totem. It looks like the most powerful attack has to go to the Taunt Totem, and then what's the Haunted fucking Creeper gonna do, right? It actually may have been correct before getting the Taunt Totem as well to attack to the face. And that would be a more interesting situation. But yeah, you'll be surprised how many things you know by the sound. Hang on. Let's figure out what card this is. Just by sound. I think I might know the sound of almost every commonly played card, so... That's Claw. Or Bite. Claw. Yeah, I think I might know the sound of every single commonly played card. Uncommonly played cards, fucking off the table, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. That goes into there, and then I draw another card, and then this ends up with 5 damage, this ends up with 2. I have lethal from the top of the... from the, Power Mace. I have exact lethal right now. Well played. Shit, dude. That moves us up to 6. Boom. Bang. Shazam. Easy life. Easy wife. Alright. I wonder how many cards I can guess in the next deck. There's no reason to cut to a part 3. We're 1 loss away, right? And I have no qualms with saying I'm probably gonna run up against someone who has just proper drop every single turn, and then I lose. 6 is good enough for this deck, though. I didn't give a prediction other than saying, 7 would be nice. Orange Acolyte. I'm going to assume you mean Acolyte. Harvest Golem is actually good enough that I want to keep it. Is that true? It is. It is. It's true. I have so many 2-drops, I really shouldn't be this fucking stressed for 2-drops. But apparently, he says, looking at his board, greetings. Greet him. There we go. If that's a Northshire Cleric, I don't get to play the Harvest Golem, so... Butts. Ooh. Power Mace next turn. That would be amazing. Coin Power Mace, attack. Play the Harvest Golem, attack again. Remove 2 creatures with the Power Mace. Harvest Golem is huge. That would be the best. That's gonna overload me. I can't crackle. Shadow Word Pain, by the way, actually kills my thing. This kills the golem. Okay. So this is actually pretty good for me, because then the crackle is 75% of the time going to kill the spider tank. So let's watch it not work. It's a very surprising animation, by the way, when it doesn't work. It actually looks like it does, though. So 4, on 4 I play the 3, and then on 5 I'm non-overloaded, so fuck. I guess I have to draw on that turn. Unfortunately, I don't have the versatility of playing the Dark Iron Dwarf this turn. It's not going to be valuable, so I'm actually kind of okay with it now, but before it was just unfortunate. So I have some really strong 6s. Basically, if I hit this 6-drop slot and I'm not hugely behind, I'm going to be really strongly in control of this game. Shadow Word, Pain, Shadow Form. Oh no. Uh-oh. Shadow Form changes every card in my deck. That is now the best hero power in the game. It's the same as when a hunter has out Steam Weedle Sniper. It's basically deal 2 damage. It's the exact same hero power, right? Every single card that I play now needs to be 2 above the value of my opponent's card. Yeah. Shadow Form is really good in Arena, in my opinion. Unless you're taking a lot of damage. And since I'm not super aggressive because I didn't have much early game, I'm not gonna be dealing the early damage to make my opponent pay for using Mind Spike. Oh, is that one you're doubling? Uh-oh. So the reason I've done that is because now it's really hard for the opponent to actually heal it, since Mind Spike does damage. You don't get to choose to suddenly use health. So I'm just hoping that my opponent doesn't have any way of healing this Lightspawn back up. I'm hoping their best play is Lightspawn goes in here plus Mind Spike in here. It's exactly what I was hoping they didn't have. Exactly. I'm pretty far behind right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. This desperation is real. Okay. So I'm pretty far ahead right now. Having the 6/6 developed immediately of a blank board on turn 7 is insane. It is just my hope that my opponent doesn't have more healing for their own characters. If you saw what just happened, they used a Holy Nova and a Circle of Healing. They healed their characters by 6.
Give me a quest.
It's exactly what I'm looking for them not to be able to do. So you can use the hero power, and that's basically it that turn. Bang, hero power. That's the most prioritized target. And I definitely want to develop the Sky Golem, so I have to go with that, and then hero power. Oof, I was really hoping for the health, because it would have meant that this, well, this plus a hero power has to go into it. So card value wise, I'm in a pretty good position, but my opponent is... That's really good for me. And that just happening there, where my opponent got the wrong card buffed, that was amazing. Please be taunt. Can you swap with the totem I got last turn? Fuck. Oh.
Put this apple on your head.
Alright. I should win this now. Even though a lot of these cards have been super value. Just gonna hit that.
Do you call that a weapon? Huh?
Actually gonna kill this first. Then that, plus this. Actually, that should have been on the other side. So, that goes there is my guess. Actually, that goes there. Possible. Really depends on how strong my opponent thinks they are right now. evidently quiet. And they've suddenly seized back control. I need a weapon to get this back. That is not a weapon. That is a noticeable lack of being a weapon.
Who you want me kill?
Unfortunate trades to make. So this attacks this, that pings that. My opponent has a 4-3. Their hero power is infinitely better than mine. It can remove mine. It can remove... Ugh. This is bad. I need super high value cards, and I've already used 2 of the best 6 drops that I have. Now I definitely lose. Actually, the fact that he played that 6-6... Maybe. Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. Cause after all... None of these rhyme with Wonderwall, so I couldn't... Yeah, sorry. I tried. Didn't work out. So I wonder if they're gonna be greedy and try and draw the cards off Jeeves. Oh, they are. Lovely. I like when my opponents are greedy. Gives me a better chance of winning. Seriously, I had no chance of winning before that, so... The greed being real was amazing for me. Oh, double hex! That's amazing. Maybe this goes into fatigue. That'd be really interesting. My opponent would win, right? I have less health, they have the pain spike, but that'd be interesting at least. So I got 5 draws out of it, and my opponent got 3. Right.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
It's very effective for me. I can never cast the Cult Master without immediately trading. So,
The light.
Little Exorcists. That goes to the face, and then I hex this, and then I kill it. I'm thinking statistically what I am gonna end up doing, basically. Maybe I don't want to draw cards from the Cult Master. Maybe I just run it out as bait for a Mind Spike. Oh, that'd be so bad. Let me just quietly edit this here. That'd be lovely. I could just do that. So if I attack that, I'm actually going to put myself down to such a health that I will lose. So, just going to go Hex, kill, cross. There's no way I can win, right? Ping, you need to have no good cards. Getting out a Shadow Form when you are ahead on the board, because I had such a bad early game, is insane. Ahead on the board and then the Shadow Form. It's crazy.
The gates are open.
He strokes his chin, wondering if there is some way that he can win this game. What's left in my deck? I can tell you from the side of the draw that I'm not going to win. He's going to die next turn. No matter what I did. Oh well. I mean, Cult Master, trade, but there's no other taunts in my deck. I mean, the only taunt was the Little Exorcists and Feral Spirits. Alright. 6 wins, that's good enough. What are we going to call this deck? I mean, it has to be... Ugh. It has to be about how disappointing that crackle was, right? No, it has to be about what the challenge was. The challenge was, picking irrespective of curve. So curveless, without curve, uncurved, untamed curves. I like that. Untamed curves. I didn't have the Mistress of the Pain before, so that's actually pretty interesting, but the rest of it's kind of trash. My name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Hearthstone Arena, the name of the deck has been Untamed Curves. We picked irrespective of curve, just the best card in every pack. Happened to be a pretty good arena anyway. That was a request by Brian Deacon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like, not just on this, but on part 1 as well. There is a link to part 1 down in the description below. It does help me get my content out to new people, and really good, warm feelings on the inside. There's also playlists in the description below for Arena, Ranked, and Adventures, if you've missed any of those or just want to watch one again. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself, and we'll see you next time.